Halo Jooomers, balik lagi sama gue di game Hogwarts Legacy. Dan selamat datang di day 1 kita sebagai fifth year di Hufflepuff.
You're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you
I can't believe I'm here.
Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind.
Tenang.
Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls.
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams.
Oh, exam.
They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
Alright.
Here you are.
Apa tuh? Waduh. Gila, animasinya keren banget sih ini.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Alright, okay. Set, dimasukin ke ketek hilang. Keren banget.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Padahal kita banyak ngelihat film-film dengan penuh dengan magic and stuff gitu ya, tapi di sini tuh kayak kelihatannya tuh kayak keren aja gitu. Beda gitu ya.
Lumos.
Anjay,
The guide will give you opportunities to
Wila tuh,
practice
ada
your
bayangannya.
magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student.
Buset nyolong.
Using the guide will also train you
Revelio.
to your surroundings. Do keep up.
Siap. Wah, ini mapnya sih kayak pusing ya. Terima kasih apel ya.
Simply cast Revelio on it and we'll see what the guide says.
Sumpah gerak tuh. What's this?
Revelio.
Field guide page. House Elf Recipe Book. Dapat XP. Oh, mungkin kalian nggak kelihatan, itu cuma XP doang kok. Sebelah kiri atas. You have unlocked a field guide challenge. To progress toward completing challenge, appear here. Oh, a challenge. Open field guide. This is a wizarding X level. XP earned from challenges. Wah, anjing kalau 100% semua sih. What? Oh, dapat hadiah. Hadiah kostum.
Clever.
Banyak quest ya.
Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that.
Ya, apapun.
Inside and outside of the castle.
Ya udah, pokoknya apapun
Revelio.
kita revealin, kita ambilin aja ya. Apaan? Apa?
Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
A flue flame, a fast travel point. Oh, flue flame. Waduh. Hogwarts divided two main area. The left side of the map where the student professor live, and includes the house common room and the great hall. Left side of the map is where student and professor live. Include house common and great hall. Left side. Okay. Anjir. Gede kali ini. In this view, you can see flue flame available in that region. Green flue flame represent flame that is this. Oh. Oh, ada flue flame lagi tuh. kita bisa fast travel dengan map yang sangat tidak
And here we are.
tidak jelas ya.
Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Oh.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
Central Hall. Wow.
Always something happening
Revelio.
here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Hogsmeade. Can you tell me about charm class?
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining
Jimat
wizard
maksudnya
and a
charm.
talented teacher.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become auras. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge
Professor
of our
Hecat.
students' education in that regard.
Okay.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and
Oh, dia
pubs.
Hogsword and
You should be able
Hogsmeade.
to find
Hogsmeade
all
tuh
of the school
kota-kota
supplies you
kotanya.
require in Hogsmeade.
Okay.
You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Okay, all right.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn.
Gue banget nih.
Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Rahasia, masih rahasia kita.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said.
Halo Profesor
Speak of the
Fig.
devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you.
Halo Profesor Fig.
Good luck today. And
Okay.
remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you.
A field guide?
And
No.
invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Okay. Ih, hari-hari lu pada main Lumos. Gue bisa nih Lumos nih.
Lumos.
Oh, Lumos.
I'd like to send owls, but I have no one to write to.
Profesor Fig, gimana?
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
You can track available quests for the map. Oh no, questnya banyak banget kayaknya nih. Represent main quest kuning. Some quests are locked and spell requirement. In this case, you will need to require a level yang require spell. Oh, jadi harus. Oh, ini ada 2 kelas di sini. Collection chest, field guide page, the Mingus statues. Banyak collectible-nya ya. Di Hogwarts, satu Hogwarts nih ya. Astronomy wing. Dua di astronomy wing sih. Okay.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Okay, Professor. Alright, kita bakal masuk ke kelas pertama kita, quest complete. Charm Compass. Oh wow. Gimana tuh? Misi, Profesor.
Revelio.
Oh. Wow, where are we? Wow. Ini keren banget guys, sumpah. Oh. Defense against the Dark Arts Tower.
Revelio.
Anjir. Gede banget. Keren banget, sumpah. This is so cool.
Revelio.
Yuk kita ikutin dulu, kita coba ke kelas pertama. Oh ini kelas kita. Ya ini kelas kita, kelas pertama kita guys, let's go. Wow. Gue mau ikut kelas gini beneran anjir.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Oh hi. Baik banget orang-orang
Hello,
sini.
I am Nettie. So you are the new student.
Hi Nettie.
Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge.
Professor Ronan.
Right. Now,
Okay.
everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone?
Si paling tahu gue.
I am afraid it is too late to study now.
Oh.
My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm?
No. Kalian berasa lagi di kelas gak sih?
Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Oh wow. Oh kita latihan. Accio. Apa ini?
Accio.
Oh anjir, gokil.
That is not bad.
Of course.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Siapa tahu gue beneran bisa dengan tongkat.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
Wow.
So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
Oh, kita? So, kita mengakio ini, bola-bola ini.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. The trick is to push the sphere as far as... Excellent. Not to worry. Very good.
Gokil.
Splendid.
Oh,
Stay focused. Very good. Points to Hufflepuff. Well, there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You
Okay.
be the blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
ya, yo.
Yes, sir.
Watch this.
What?
There we go.
50.
Accio.
Nah, gue juga bisa.
Excellent control there.
Be sharp.
Anaknya kompetitif banget sekarang gue ini mah.
Phew.
Oh, kok sengit gini? Gokil, hati-hati lu.
Quite impressive.
Of
Here we
course.
go.
Anjir ini kok
Accio.
Woi, gua dong yang menang dong.
Perfect score. Remarkable.
Yes. Anjir. Masa musuh sejago ini sih?
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Apa? Oh,
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it.
Ya, gini
This
coba.
round settles it all.
Watch this.
Oh,
There we go.
Accio.
miss
Oh,
itu.
that was an execution.
Of course, man. Come on. Oh. Ya kalian nggak bisa ngeliat skornya, tapi ya kalian bisa hitung sendiri lah dari skor bolanya lah. Ini sih serem ya. Sorry banget nih.
Very good.
Bola lu udah jatuh
Let us
satu
see
tadi.
this.
Oke.
That is how it's done.
Accio.
Do not think I will start going easy on you now.
2 perfect rounds. You're a natural.
Of course. I'm a natural wizard. Sorry banget nih ya. Sorry banget nih.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Dapat hadiah nggak? Apa gitu? Nggak.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Lah,
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you.
yeah, of
Took
course.
me weeks
I'm
to
so
become
good.
proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Wagadu a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking.
Oh, wizarding school
I
berarti
do
bukan
miss
cuma
Wagadu,
Hogwarts.
but I am
Okay.
glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Okay, until next time.
Of course, you can
A
use
word,
Accio on
if you would.
humans, if you're so inclined.
Well, you'd be using it on...
Wah, ini apaan nih? Tunggu ya UI-nya nih. Oh ini quest. Ini setting tunggu. Gue kayak harus kecilin dialog dia deh. Dialog mereka tuh gede banget jadi suaranya ya gak sih? Map, challenge, collection aja. Oh my god, gila banyak banget ini. Inventory, gear. Kostum kayak ini. Outfit. Neckwear. Ah. Oh, bisa change appearance dong ya. Oke.
precise, Sebastian. You know it won't work on humans.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation.
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Buat apa? Kenapa kita ada special assignment, cuy? Gokil, first class student. Wih, kita level 2, cuy. Nambah 15 HP. Itu ada chest.
You're the new student, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm the new student. How are you?
And then the werewolves join the goblins and the The Minister for Magic was Albert.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented glue powder.
I should cheer for the boy who says you're telling lies.
I'm not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Oh, fight! It's a bold attack. Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a flack?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't give Peeves a smack. She says it's a boot and he says it's a flack.
Revelio.
Enough. You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't boot and it was...
Ini hijau-hijaunya. Side quest is not available. Oh, udah ada. Track quest. Ayo, track quest lagi dah, ayo. Side quest entaran dulu deh ya. Kalau udah kekumpul gitu, at least kita jalanin dulu berapa banyak gitu kan. Gila nih, gede banget. Kayak berasa lagi main Dark Souls. Oh. Ngapain nih kita nih?
Revelio.
Lupa anjir, semua di sini bisa gerak. Gua kayaknya agak norak deh, semua benda yang gerak gua inspect gitu loh guys, padahal nggak bisa. Nggak bisa gerak kan ini?
Revelio.
Bunyi celing tuh artinya apa sih? Oh, permisi. Ada mata dong. Oh. Stupefy.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it.
Anjir, keren banget.
Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No?
Oh.
One
Bukan
thing I've
Wingardium
learned as
Leviosa.
unspeakable is
Ini
the value
Levioso.
of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned.
starting with something small.
Okay. Steady on 1 alongside the symbol. Levioso. Wingardium Levioso.
Levioso.
Ya Levioso doang di sini. Wow.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Larger? Aduh. Ih, gokil, keren. Detail kecil. Detail dia lagi cenderan di meja digeser. Okay.
Let us begin with the basic cast.
Okay.
See how the dummy deflected your cast?
Yeah.
This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate earlier.
Levioso.
Good. Now,
Ooh.
the basic cast.
Yellow shield.
Well done.
Oh.
Levioso.
Oh, wow.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now,
Oh,
I want a
all right.
fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Okay.
This
Levioso.
good form.
I know.
Ayo lo.
Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it.
Tego.
Levioso.
Levioso dong.
This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
Easy.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Ya, of course. Sombong kali kau.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Hufflepuff.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Additional assignment. Okay, yeah.
All right. That's enough spectacle for one.
Protego.
Class is dismissed.
So jadi kayaknya ya lebih enak kalau misalkan gue lagi pengen main kayak gini, mending side quest saya itu di off record, ya nggak sih? Mestinya sih, paling enak
Nice
sih kayak gitu.
work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice. It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way.
Dari
Didn't
Slytherin.
expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I never used my wand in combat.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Huh?
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Wah, hari-hari mau
Pleasure
jadiin
chatting with you.
rebel.
I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill.
Selalu.
Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance, if you're interested.
Okay. Oh.
Till next time.
Defense against the dark class.
Levioso.
Levioso.
Accio.
Anjir, banyak banget magicnya. Avada Kedavra ini dia. Crucio.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
Apa itu?
Accio. Revelio.
Apa itu? What is that? Oh. So itu challenge-nya collectibles. Terus coba gue liat quest. Main all assignment relationship side quest cross 1 round 1. Tuh. Weasley after class.
Revelio.
Kalau bunyi ting itu berarti ada sesuatu, guys.
What are you up to now?
Na 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 na. Tuh kan? Apa sih? Oh ini. Oh, kalau ada ting tuh berarti artinya ada point of interest yang harus dicek, guys ya. Tuh. Antara mungkin chess ya kan.
Oh, my exams. Not a one of them deserves more than I'd say.
Revelio.
Wow, kita dapat 3 guys, nice.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Weasley after class.
What about the room, Professor?
Oh.
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Permisi.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
Yeah, of course.
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Gak ada sih.
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
Yeah,
that's correct,
benar.
Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Kenapa harus ada extra assignments?
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one.
Huh?
Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Oh,
Thank you, Professor.
terima kasih,
And
ada
Mr.
asuransi
Ollivander
guys akhirnya.
will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well
Oh, kita
with a
belum pilih
borrowed wand,
Oh.
but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Oh iya, ini bukan wand gua, pantesan aja gua terlalu ini ya.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor.
Wand gua kan
What is
khusus
it?
A
musinya.
spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
All right.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
Sebastian.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow.
Namanya banyak banget di
Once you've
sini,
finished
bingung
Professor Rowan's
gue.
assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Okay.
Revelio.
Transfiguration. Oh, jadiin binatang jadi benda gitu. So, kita mau ketemu Professor Rowan di sini.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right
Reparo.
up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
Search the minimap represent area you should explore. Find your quest objective. Itu apaan anjir?
This is the right area. Got it.
What?
Revelio.
Kita suruh ke Oh, okay.
A flying page must be around here somewhere. Lumos. Accio. Brilliant.
Field guide.
Revelio.
Return to Professor Ronan.
If only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament.
Are you all right?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
Oh my god, ini side quest kah?
I'm sorry the other students weren't more friendly.
That's kind of you. I suppose there are a few decent souls here. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Gobstones? Sounds like a fun challenge.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing.
Ini side quest
Imelda
ya.
is one of the worst
Ya,
losers.
sembari biar tahu aja lah guys ya.
Terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
Sounds as if you caused the smelly situation and they responded accordingly.
I didn't make the rules. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented 5th year to help me.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
Okay. Gobs of Gobstone.
Revelio.
Si paling quest tuh ya.
Awful when they ask you a question now, isn't it?
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Repair.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
EZ. Gila, ini magic kita kok culun-culun semua ya. Mending can be used to mend broken and piece.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate. Lashed out.
Gokil.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio.
Gobstone nanti aja, itu kan quest side quest ya. Misi.
Hogwarts is a second home to me. Sometimes I'm not fully sure.
There's something in there. I just know it.
Hello, Lenora. What are you looking at?
Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck. Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that solves the mystery.
Revelio.
Apa ini emang?
Lumos. That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
Wow. Ada orang. Oh, itu treasure hunt. Kita treasure hunt. Nah, ini. Wow. Ini buat naikin level nih, asik. Central Hogwarts. Itu apa, ada tanda tanya anjir.
Accio.
Oh, lengkap tuh.
Revelio. This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special about it? Accio! Revelio!
Terus?
Off on another adventure, are we?
Ada apa ini? Ini ada sesuatu sini. Accio. Nggak bisa, Lumos.
Oh. Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
Oh gitu. Ah. Looks cool. Oh.
I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
I see. Wow, oke. Itu beberapa side quest ya. Jadi enggak collectibles sih, itu lebih collectibles. Jadi kalau misalnya kita lagi gabut sambil jalan-jalan, nah kita bisa ke sana.
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I followed the clue.
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Meat, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth! I should have seen that.
Collection update, Cobalt Pajamas. Dapat pajama sama dapat XP guys. Itu yang kita butuhin tuh XP cuy. Complete relation quest. Oh. Side questnya sih harus ya, ntar sih. Side quest tuh ntar sih. Yang penting kita jalanin dulu main story-nya. Nanti side quest tinggal satset gitu.
Revelio. Lumos. Reparo.
Oh, dia nggak gerak. Semua gue tungguin biar gerak guys.
Revelio.
Apa tuh?
Well, fancy meeting you here.
Bell Courtyard, Blue Flames.
Revelio.
Oh, cek sekitar dulu. Scorch Marks. Ya, kita naik level lagi guys. Nice, level 5 ya. Revelio.
Revelio.
Ah. Ah. Quidditch gloves.
Hello, Sebastian.
Hello.
Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavour to be the very best of guides, then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place. Self-contained, too. We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall we?
Okay. Kita mau ke Hogsmeade. Wow. Bagus banget.
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me
Revelio.
to today.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you.
Masih aja kompetitif banget nih orang. Emang tipikal anak Slytherin gitu ya guys ya. Overly kompetitif.
Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded. Speaking of detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
Glad I could be of service.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince Madam Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
Dia nyiram pot yang gak ada tanamannya sama sekali. Keren.
So how did you manage to get in the library?
Ada burung hantu ya.
Well,
di siang hari.
Keren. Differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree. Oh, just one moment.
Revelio.
This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies.
Lacewing?
They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient.
Oh, lacewing flies. Buset, apaan tuh? Ada trompetnya cuy. Lucu banget sumpah ini game. Kayak everything so magical. Biasa kita kalau ngeliat film Disney itu kayak wow, ya kan? Karena itu kartun. Ini terlihatnya kayak dunia asli cuy.
See for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it?
Wow, a griffon?
You don't see that every day.
Wih, gila keren banget.
Revelio.
Fast travel tuh.
To the left is the Forbidden Forest. Out of bounds to all students.
Out of bounds?
Hence the name.
Precisely. They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities.
Okay.
You can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead.
Nggak boleh guys.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Binatangnya bisa ngomong di sini. Lupa cuy. Wow, ini keren banget nih kalau dijadiin stage Dark Soul nih guys ya. Wiset. Bisa buat satu game itu. Masterpiece banget sih ini. No.
A little. It's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see.
Revelio. Oh? Any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day. I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I? You still haven't told me how you became so good at dueling.
Oh, gitu kah? Masih tentang dueling ya kah? Guys, kita bisa ngeloot jamur loncat ini ya. Leaping Toadstool Cap. Oh, jadi kita free roam di sini, ngelooting. Free loots.
I've always thought Thestrals pulling a carriage a bit grim. Though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably that dragon attack. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful.
Revelio.
Oh. Moonstone. Kenapa kita nggak motong jalan aja sih? Hah? Lu mau ngelut lagi.
Revelio.
Jauh ya ini ke Hogsmeade ya?
He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did, Mr. Moon?
Guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
A demi-guise? I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it.
Demi-guise?
Never seen Mr. Moon in such a state. Mr. Moon is quite the character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit.
Revelio! Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather, she was.
Ini Hogsmeade.
She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts.
Hogsmeade. Here it is. Kita sampai ke Hogsmeade. Wow.
Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this place, I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade.
Ini Hogsmeade tempat pertama kali si Harry Potter kesini ya nggak sih? Atau bukan? Awal-awal sih Harry Potter kan juga bukan langsung ke Hogwarts ya, dia ke kota dulu kan, kayak ke desa gitu. Atau ini baru di sini?
So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get, a wand and some other bits.
Betul.
Yes. Dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the village. I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town circle when you're finished. Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
Hogsmeade Village is brimming with different sites, shops, and other point interest that you will navigate using your field guide's map. Open. Oh wow, there's a lot. Sini tempat Twitches, Ollivander, Potion, tempat potong rambut nih kayaknya. Glanzer Wizard Wear, Brune and Pack. The Old Fool, Abandoned Building in Hogsmeade. Tempat point of interestnya banyak banget ya. Oh, oke. There's a lot. Oke guys, jadi itu dia progress kita di Hogwarts Legacy. Untuk kali ini kita sampai ke Hogsmeade sini untuk perkenalan hari pertama kita. Such a tough day ya, kita kenal dari beberapa teman-teman di sini dan beberapa guru-guru yang mau ngajarin kita. Somehow kita mau dikasih special assignment, nggak tahu kenapa, karena kita mungkin udah senior kali ya, dianggapnya kali ya, atau gimana di sini. Tapi di sini kita keluar dari Hogwarts-nya dan kita sekarang berada di Hogsmeade, salah satu village di dekat Hogwarts ini. Dan gue lihat ini hidup banget sih tempatnya, beda banget feel-nya ya. Kalau Hogwarts itu penuh dengan apa sih magical stuff, macam di sini tuh terlihat sangat kayak ya pedesaan biasa gitu loh. Walaupun tetap gue ngelihat ada watering pot terbang lagi nyiram tanaman dari sini ya. Lucu banget sih itu. Oke, jadi kalau kalian suka sama konten kali ini, jangan lupa untuk klik like, share, dan subscribe channel juga. Kita ketemu lagi di video Hogwarts Legacy berikutnya. I'll see you guys soon. Never stop playing, keep it slow. Bye bye.